Jai Gurudev, Day 5. The glory of Gayatri. It is difficult to fathom the root cause of the astonishing demonstration of Gayatri Sadhana. Right from the Brahma, the creator of this universe, down to the present era, all rishis and saints, spiritual seers and seekers have demonstrated the beneficent effects of chanting of Gayatri Mantra. No other mantra has been worshipped and chanted as much as Gayatri Mantra. Since ages, highly elevated souls have been practicing Gayatri Sadhana. Thus, a huge mass of highly elevated spiritual energy has been accumulated in subtle celestial spheres, loks enveloping the earth. It is a scientific truth that no sound or idea ever perishes. Whatever is uttered or today will spread in the space along with the waves and will remain there till infinity in some state or the other. Waves, which are most powerful, remain alive. Scientists are trying to catch waves set in motion during the Mahabharat battle and those of the music of Tansen. If they succeed, we will be able to listen to sounds of important conversations which took place in ancient times. It will then be possible to listen Gita directly emanating from the mouth of Lord Krishna. Although it may not be possible to transform sounds and thoughts into material forms in near future, it is certain that they do not vanish into nothingness. The faith and devotion towards Gayatri, which has been nourished by countless persons, still exist with all their potentialities in the subtle realm. According to the principle of convergence of all homogeneous elements at one point, the faith, devotion, sentiments, and devout austerity of all the devotees have combined to contribute to the accumulation of a huge store of conscious spiritual energy. Those who are acquainted a little with the science of thinking know that a magnetic field of the type in which a person thinks is created in his mind. The magnetism attracts thoughts of similar permeating the entire space, and in a short time there's a vast accumulation of similar kind of thoughts. Persons who think about gentle manliness become more and more charged with righteous thoughts, virtues, tendencies, and nature. In the same way, a sinful mind becomes all the more so in a short time. All this happens according to the science of attraction of identical thoughts, according to which thoughts of all divine souls who were devotees of Gayatri right from the beginning of this creation get interlinked. It is difficult even for a strong man to climb over a high wall, but if a ladder or staircase is provided, anybody can climb over it easily. With the help of this staircase built by the devotees of Gayatri in the past, we can attain the fruits of Gayatri Sadhana. We get enriched suddenly and spontaneously with all the boons of Gayatri Sadhana, for which great seekers in the past had put in extreme hard labor. By these past sadhanas, powerful energy fields have been created in the subtle spheres by tuning into which we can march ahead with great speed. A drop of water, when it falls in the ocean, becomes the ocean itself. A person recruited in the army becomes part and parcel of the army. In the same way, a sadhak who gets linked with the accumulative power of Gayatri derives all its benefits. No other Ved mantra possesses so much radiant and positive energy as Gayatri Mantra. It is for this reason that immense benefits are obtained through Gayatri Sadhana with least effort. Even then, we find that most people do not take advantage of it, although they know its importance. A person may have ample money in his possession, but if he does not use it and enjoy it, it can only be considered his misfortune. Gayatri is divine knowledge which has been made available by God to us. Rishis and saints have been directing us at every step in the scriptures to take advantage of Gayatri Sadhana. Yet, if we do not perform sadhana and get its benefit, it's our misfortune and nothing else. Gayatri is spiritual Triveni. Some instances about the importance of Gayatri have been furnished in the foregoing pages. It's difficult to consolidate and publish all of them. Ganga, Gita, Gau, that is cow, and Gayatri. These are the four pillars of Indian culture. Every person who believes in Hindu religion reveres them like mother and feels a special sense of mutual bonding with all others with similar faith. Gayatri has been called spiritual Triveni. The confluence of Ganga and Yamuna creates an invisible, subtle divine river which is known as Saraswati. And the confluence of these three is known as Triveni. On account of this Triveni, Prayag is called king of all the Tirths. In the same way, Gayatri is Triveni of the spiritual world. Its first letter Ga is suggested of Ganga, second letter Ya of Yamuna, and third letter Tri of Triveni. Several trios, that is Sat Chit Anand, Satyam Shivam Sundaram, Sat Rajtam, Ishwar Jeev Prakriti, Rik Yajusam, Brahman Kshatriya Vaishya, Gun Karm Swabhav, Shishya Yauvan Budhapa, Brahma Vishnu Mahesh, Utpatti Vriddhi Nash, Sardi Garmi Varsha, Dharma Arth Kam, Akash Patal Prithvi, Dev Manushya Asur are interwoven and lie embedded in Gayatri Chand. One who observes deeply by meditation and contemplation, these trinities get the same spiritual merits as one gets in the material world by taking a dip in the Triveni. These various trios represents various kind of problems which the sadhak is required to face, and by solving which he attains the ultimate goal of self-realization. The three currents of Triveni appear to be vast, deep, and daunting. In the same way, Gayatri Sadhana appears to be very difficult. But just as fear appears and tranquilizing cheerfulness is attained by taking a dip in the Triveni, so also by thinking, contemplating, probing deep into the various aspects of Gayatri Sadhana, a person attains such spiritual insight which inspires him to follow the righteous path and ultimately leads him to eternal peace and bliss. Gayatri undoubtedly is spiritual Triveni. It is Tirthraj because the philosophy underlying it is easy, simple, and intelligible, and it leads to perennial happiness. The importance and glory of Gayatri is infinite. Ved, Puran, Shastras, history, rishis, saint, householders all acknowledge its importance. It has marvelous power of changing our outlook towards life. If our perverted thinking and mental background are set right, our desires, aspirations, thoughts, and sentiments get refined. We can rise higher than ever, even the gods. Gayatri Sadhana can emancipate us from bondage to hellish perversions of envy, hatred, malice, ill will, etc., thus manifesting in our lives the divine attributes of Satyam, Shivam, and Sundaram. Tripada Gayatri. Gayatri has three phases and so it's called Tripada. It is also called Tripada because it is Ved Mata, Dev Mata, and Vishwa Mata Vedas have originated from Gayatri Mantra. So it is known as Ved Mata. It is Dev Mata because it helps in manifestation of divine virtues. Gun, actions is Karma, and nature is Swabhav. It gives inspiration for establishment of universal family. Vasudeva Kutumbakam, and so it is known as Vishwamata. It enjoins to regard every human being as one's own self. It advocates lofty thinking, ideal character, and polite behavior. It is known as Guru Mantra, which means that all of the mantra, it is the best and supreme. Gayatri Mantra was the first lesson to be taught in the schools in the ancient times, and students were explained that the purpose of education is to attain spiritual wisdom. It directs cultivation of human dignity and observance of self-imposed rules and regulations. Education and learning are meaningful only if these factors are kept in view. The letters of Gayatri Mantra are interwoven in such a manner that by utterance special vibrations are created and a secret subtle centers of energy within the sadhak get activated and awakened, manifesting their paranormal potencies. Paeans of praise for Gayatri. Several concepts are prevalent in Hindu religion, and there are controversies and conflicts opinions along in respect of some of them. But all sects, saints and rishis have accepted the preeminence of Gayatri mantra with one voice. Atharva Veda incorporates a prayer in praise of Gayatri, stating that it grants longevity, energy, power, fame, wealth and divine brilliance. According to Vishwamitra, there is no mantra like Gayatri mantra in all the four Vedas. All the Vedas, yagyas, charity, tap are not equivalent even to a small portion of the potency of Gayatri mantra. Manu says that Gayatri mantra, having three phases, was conceived by Brahma as the essence of three Vedas. There is no more purifying mantra than Gayatri mantra. A person doing Gayatri tap regularly for 3 years realizes God. A Dvij, twice born person known as Brahman, who meditates on Gayatri mantra in the morning and evening, gets the benefit of reciting all the Vedas. Such a person can attain divine powers, siddhis, by Gayatri jap alone. Those who perform jap of this mantra 1,000 times daily get rid of ill effects of their sins, just as a snake casts off its slough. A Dvij who does not worship Gayatri deserves severest condemnation. Yogi Raj Yajnavalkya says, Gayatri and all the Vedas were weighed in a balance. The scale was tipped in favor of Gayatri. Upanishads are the essence of Vedas, and Gayatri, along with its Vyaharitis, has been regarded as the essence of Upanishads. Gayatri is the mother of Vedas. It destroys sins, and there is no other greater purifying mantra than Gayatri on this earth as well as in the heaven. Just as there is no place of pilgrimage than Ganga and no one can excel God, the Keshav, so also there is no mantra superior to Gayatri mantra. One who masters Gayatri becomes masters of all knowledge and becomes Shaurya. A Dvij who is not devoted to Gayatri is like a Shudra, although he may be well versed in Vedas. He who does not know Gayatri gets deprived of Brahmanatva and becomes sinful. According to Parashar, of all Suktas and Ved mantra, Gayatri mantra is the superior most. Between the Vedas and the Gayatris, the latter has an upper hand. One who performs Gayatri jap with devotion becomes pure and gets liberated. A person without Gayatri worship cannot be considered as a Brahmin, although he might have read Vedas, Shastras, Purans and history. Shankar Rishi is of the view that Gayatri alone extends a helping hand and saves a person from falling into the ocean of hell. There is nothing superior to it on this earth as well as in the heaven. Undoubtedly, a person who masters Gayatri attains Swarga, heaven. According to Shaunak Rishi, a Dvij may or may not do other worships. He gets liberated by doing Gayatri jap alone and attains all material and spiritual boons. Performance of 10,000 japs averts calamity in the hour of crisis. Atri Muni says Gayatri completely purifies the soul. By the glorious power of Gayatri, deep-rooted defects and vices are cleaned out. Nothing else remains to be attained in this world by one who fully understands the substance of Gayatri. According to Maharishi Vyas, just as honey is the essence of flower, grit of milk, in the same way Gayatri is the essence of all the Vedas. Gayatri is like Kamdhenu for one who has acquired mastery in it. Ganga purifies sins committed by the physical body, but Gayatri, the Brahma Ganga, purifies the soul. A person resorting to the systems of worship other than Gayatri is like a fool who leaves delicious delicacies and starts begging for food. There is nothing superior to Gayatri sadhana for achieving desires, fruits, and developing the power of devout austerity, tap. Bhardwaj Rishi says that even God, like Brahma, performed Gayatri jap. It leads to God realizations. A vicious man gets rid of vices by developing Gayatri jap. A person devoid of Gayatri sadhana is worse than a Shudra. A person who worships Gayatri observes brahmacharya and consumes fresh foods of anvala tree, attains longevity according to Charak Rishi. According to Narad, Gayatri is devotion personified. Whenever there is Gayatri in the form of devotion, God Narayan undoubtedly resides there. Vashishta says a person who are dull, wayward and fickle-minded become highly intelligent and steadfast and rise to great heights by the spiritual pursuits of Gayatri sadhana. Those who worship Gayatri steadfastly and piously attain self-realizations. Similar views have been expressed by all the rishis. It is thus apparent that even though they are divergent views in respect of other matters, all of them had deep faith in Gayatri and its worship.